Yo, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing another rebuild. And well, today we're doing Leeds United. We're going to be rebuilding Leeds United. They've sacked Jesse March like about a week ago at the time of the recording, so we're rebuilding them. Last time we did Everton because, well, they sacked their manager and Sean Dice came in, but now we don't have a real manager to take over, so Mr. Joel is going to take the lead at Leeds. And we're going to quickly promote Alexander Mills to the first team because, well, he just looks like an amazing talent. And one of the first players out of the club is going to be staying at the club technically. Gnonto, I mean, I love him in real life, but I'm going to loan him out because we have too many left wingers and right wingers and we got a few strikers. Another player out is Patrick Bamford, great player, but sold because we need the money. Another player out is Jack Harrison. I really wanted to keep him, but he really wanted to go to Aston Villa, which, I mean, fuck you. And we're going to keep going with this giving away streak with Adam Forshaw and Luke Ayling both leaving the club for a couple of £1 million. But now a player that joins us, one of the future stars, Team 1 players, Guy from Crystal Palace, is joining Leeds for £30 million. Because we need a bit more English talent in the team. But we sell another player with Mark Roca leaving for Wolfsburg. And we immediately sign another one, just the same day. New player signed, and it's another English talent. It's gonna be Oliver Skip from Bournemouth for £70 million. And a few more players leaving the club. It's the first season, so of course I'm gonna be selling almost the entire squad just to earn some money. And Wober is another player leaving us for the big cash. And Liam Cooper was just a bit too old to be good in career mode. So with that money, we sign a player from probably our biggest rivals, Man United. We sign Anthony. I mean, he's being memed a lot right now, but in FIFA, he's still really good. We bought him for 55 million, so Man United do lose a lot of money. And after spending that much money, we're gonna sign a couple of free agents like Alexis Vega, which, I mean, he's just a career mode legend at this point. And also Artem Dovbyk, I don't know how to say his name. And I mean, it's pretty bad, but I forgot to record halfway through the season. We didn't sign any players, so it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the season, we finished 13th, which isn't great, but it also is better than what Leeds are doing at the moment of recording. Man United win the Carabao Cup, and well, that's it. But this is how the team looks after season 1. Let's get straight into season 2 with a big departure from Leeds, with Tyler Adams leaving the club for £38 million. But we do sign another player. He has the wrong kit number in this video. He wears number 4 in the club for real. So we signed Jurgen Timber for £43 million from Atletico Madrid. And Wilfried Gnonto is going to be loaned out again this season because I just want to use him, but he isn't rated high enough, to be honest. So Tyler Roberts, also a player leaving the club for £2.8 million. And this is something that I wanted to do for a while in a career mode. I didn't really care if it was now or whenever, but we signed another Timber. Quantum Timber is joining the club. The second Timber for Leeds, £24.9 million paid for him, and he's going to be sliding into the defensive midfielder position that Tyler Adams left. And another player out is Pascal Struijk for 17.7 mil. And we keep selling players, and we're pretty much selling all the players that were loaned out in the first season just to get a bit more cash. With Dan James, Helder Costa and Joe Gelhardt all leaving the club. Even the player that we signed from free is leaving the club at the beginning of this season. And we immediately, with all that cash, sign a starting left back for the club. With Grimaldo joining us from Benfica, great transfer and a great left back for the starting 11. And the selling continues with Jamie Shackleton leaving the club, Sam Greenwood leaving the club, which, I mean, he's a great talent, but not good enough for this team anymore, and Bo Gusts leaving on loan. And Junior Firpo also leaving after we signed Grimaldo. And halfway through the season, we haven't really improved yet. 10th place in the league. I mean, that just isn't great. I hope we can maybe we can get Europa League or something. And we do sell players in the January transfer window this time. Jorginho Rutter leaving and Alexis Vega leaving. So we get a bit more cash to sign a absolute superstar with one of the best young strikers in the world. Yes, Alexander Isak joining us. I don't really remember who he came from, but I think it's still Newcastle, signed for us, and he became our first team striker. And with the signing of Isak, we do get 7th place, which is really good considering we were 10th. And that's Conference League football next season, so that's also great. And the FA Cup was won by none other than Leicester City, winning against Burnley, which is a weird final. And the Carabao Cup was won by Liverpool against Newcastle. And this is what the team looks like at the beginning of Season 3. Still a couple of players that could be better. Timber really being one of the greatest centre-backs in the league. Isak also being great. Sinistera and Anthony also following in their footsteps. But we're going to keep selling players, and Robin Koch is also out of the club. But we also sell 2 starting 11 players. Brendan Aronson is leaving and Rasmus Christensen is also leaving the club, both for a lot of money. And we immediately sign a few replacements for them. And one of them being Mazraoui. He's taking the number 5 shirt and he's becoming our first team right back. And between a couple of transfers, we also signed Alexandro on a free, just because we need a few better players on the bench. And our new attacking midfielder is going to be Szoboszlai, coming all the way from Germany to Leeds. And hopefully this team can become a Champions League team, hopefully. But another player leaving the club is Diego Llorente for £4.35 million. And we also signed Almiron for a free, so that's great. But, well, Almiron's having a really good season. We sell Dramer. And we also signed a couple of more free agents just because we can. And, well, because we need more subs. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money on substitute. We also finally sell Gnonto. I mean, I really wanted to play him, but Anthony and Sinistera were just too good. And, I mean, Alexander Isak is going to play. So I find it really sad, but we had to sell him for £44 million. And halfway through the season, we're 2nd in the league, only 3 points behind Liverpool. And that's just great. That's just amazing. We were in the Conference League and, I mean, I accidentally pressed the Europa League, as you can clearly see. But we went through the group, so let's see if we can sign a couple of more players in January. But we do sign a player, and it's going to be one of the best Spanish players in the world. And, I mean, Leeds just have a couple of... They always sign Spanish players somehow. So we signed Pau Torres, so he can become our best centre-back at the moment. And the reason why we bought Pau Torres is because Gaye is leaving us for Man City, the traitor. And we got to the Conference League final, which... I mean, it's our first European final, so I'm gonna play it, of course. I mean, I play most important matches in this series, I guess. In my rebuilds, I play the most important matches just because then it won't just be a menu video. Sinistera leading our men out to the field against Fiorentina. I mean, both teams are not really known for winning European Cups, so it's gonna be an interesting final. And we start with a big chance from kickoff. Anthony came from our biggest rivals and now he's just completely destroying the defense of Fiorentina. And he immediately gets a real good chance. And Isak just finished the rebound. It's a great goal in the first 3 minutes of the game. And we're already 1 ahead against Fiorentina. With a great dribble from Anthony and just... I mean, it's a really tight finish, to be fair to Isak. So it's a really good goal. And Mazraoui really having a howler here with Terrier crossing it to Muntwai and a great save from Meslier to keep us ahead. And another chance for Fiorentina. Baumgartner with just a powerful shot to force Meslier to make a great save again. And almost immediately afterwards, Grimaldo with a great through ball to Alexander Isak. Can he finish? Can he make it 2-0? And he definitely can. Great finish again from Alexander Isak. And he has his 2nd goal in the Conference League final. And you don't score 2 goals in the final very often. So great job from Grimaldo with a beautiful pass and a really nice finish. I mean, with his left, didn't really want to shoot with his left, but it still went in, so I'm not really crying about it. Keeper should have done better though. Quantum Timber getting the ball and just a great little solo. And I mean, the finish wasn't that amazing, but we still got the goal, 3-0, and that's basically the match ended. It's a win for Leeds United. It's a definite win. I mean, I'm saying this, I know what happens. It's a definite win. And we do win. And as the stupid bastard that I am, I accidentally skipped the ceremony. And it was here that I thought, wow, I just skipped it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I can't really. I can restart match, but I'm not gonna. We won the cup, and that's it. I'm sorry, but we fell the third in the league, and I mean we didn't really win anything else. So I'm just gonna go to the fourth season, and we do sell one of our best players, Meslier, leaving the club for Aston Villa, but we also buy a better keeper with a lot of talent, and Aaron Ramsdale joins the club as our new number 1. And I want to win the Champions League in our first season, to be honest. So that's why I bought this crazy man. And we paid quite a bit for him, 50 mil. But that's almost all we got from Meslier. And we spent almost all our budget on one of the best players in the world at the moment in time. Joshua Kimmich joining the club for £100 million and becoming our best player in the starting lineup. He takes number 8 and starts immediately. And once again, we sign a couple of bench players for free, just because we can. And we also sell Yelde for 2.6 mil. And we buy another player, a great defensive midfielder, just because we need one more world-class player. And Quantum Timber just wasn't cutting it anymore. Zakaria joining us for £44 million. And we sell Oliver Skip just because we need a bit more money after all these signings. And once again, we finished third in the league, which, I mean, I don't want to win the league. I want to win the Champions League. FA Cup was won by Aston Villa and the Carabao Cup was won by Tottenham. It's the history of the Tottenham. But we do get in another European final, we play Liverpool in the Champions League. This is Mr. Joel's opportunity to show that he's better than Jurgen Klopp. I mean, he's definitely better, let's be honest. We do stay in England though for this final. We're playing in the London Stadium, West Ham's home ground. And we're gonna be playing once again against Liverpool. Like, I've only done 2 videos rebuilding teams, and both times we've gone against Liverpool in the final. But it doesn't matter. The Champions League final, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. This is gonna be the last match of the video. If we lose, I mean, it would be really sad, but I really hope we win. Somehow we beat Real Madrid 5-1. And I mean, I love this team. I really love them. I love every single player that we have here. So I really hope we can show Liverpool who's boss. And this is our lineup. Ramsdale, Timber, Torres, Grimaldo, Masraoui in the defense, Kimmich, Zakaria, Anthony, Sinacera and Szoboszlai in midfield, and Isak as a striker. And Liverpool also have a really strong team with Gakpo, Nunez, Salah at front, De Jong, Jones and Goretzka at midfield, Norris, Upamecano, Ginter, Foyth and Alisson in the defense. This is going to be a tough match, but I really hope we can do something here. Szoboszlai gets the ball, plays to Kimmich. Kimmich, great through ball to Isaac. Alexander Isaac sees Anthony, and Anthony, just a nice finish. It's a great finish. It's 1-0. I mean, we have already played half an hour and there haven't been many chances. This is the first shot there's been in the entire match. So it's a great way to start with our first shot being a goal. Hopefully we can get our second and finish the game easily. And Liverpool just completely destroying us here. And Curtis Jones with the shot. Great save by Aaron Ramsdale. And from the corner they force another save by Ramsdale. And it's going to be really tough to win this game. And we do get a chance to counter with Szoboszlai. A really good ball to Anthony. Anthony could get his second here. And he's only against Ginter. Anthony, great. Oh my god, it would have been such a great goal if he had scored it. And a bit later in the match, we're going to be substituting Mills in and also Quantum Timber. Just because I want to get both Timber brothers in the game. And I want to use our future star prospect from the youth academy, Jesus. And almost immediately after he gets substituted in, Isaac shoots and Mills gets his goal, but it's offside. It would have been an amazing substitution, his first touch being a goal, but it just wasn't to be. And the last few minutes of the game were probably the most stressful final minutes of a game in career mode I've had in a long time. But Mazraoui clearing the ball and winning us, hopefully winning us the Champions League. But there's still a chance for Liverpool to equalize, and it's just a great pass and great save by Aaron Ramsdale, and it's gonna be a corner. They could still equalize. There's still a chance for us to go into extra time, and I don't like it at all. Please, 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 please don't do anything. And it's a great header away. Anthony doesn't even get the ball. The final whistle is blown, and we won the Champions League with Leeds United. And we won the Champions League in only like 4 to 5 seasons. I don't really remember, I'll be honest. I just lose track of time when we do this. So 4 or 5 seasons, and I mean that's really good. Sinistera is the only player left from the first starting lineup that we got after Jesse Marsch left, and he lifts the trophy for Leeds United, and it's a big league. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But we won the Champions League with Leeds, and that's of course what we wanted to do in the rebuild. In my rebuilds, of course, we try to get to the Champions League final, and if we win it, it's just a really nice extra. It's a really nice extra. So I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you want more, and I'll hopefully see you around. Goodbye.